What if the power goes out, cell towers go down, and you suddenly realize you have no idea how to reach the people you love most? No phone numbers memorized, no backup plan, nothing. That moment of panic is something most people never prepare for, and today we are going to fix that permanently. Welcome back. If you have been following this series, you already know we are building out a complete preparedness system piece by piece. Today is video 20, and we are tackling something that most preppers overlook entirely when they are busy stockpiling food and water. Communication, specifically how you are going to stay connected with your family and your network when the systems you depend on every single day suddenly stop working. This one is genuinely critical, so let us get into it. Let us start with the obvious one. Your cell phone. Most people assume their phone will work in any emergency. Sometimes it will, but during major disasters, cell towers get overwhelmed within minutes. Too many people trying to call at the same time means the network essentially locks up. And if there is physical damage to infrastructure, towers can go completely offline for days. So your first lesson here is this. Never build your entire communication plan around cell service alone. That said, your phone is still an important tool. There are a few things you can do right now to make it more useful in a crisis. First, enable emergency alerts if you have not already. Your phone can receive alerts from local authorities even when normal service is degraded. Second, download offline maps of your local area and your route to any out-of-area meeting points you have established. Third, keep a battery bank charged and ready. A dead phone helps nobody. Now here's something most people completely forget: text messages. During periods of heavy network congestion, texts often go through when voice calls absolutely cannot. The data packets are smaller and they queue up until they find a path through. So if you cannot get a call to connect, try texting. It sounds almost too simple, but it genuinely works when calls fail. Let us talk about the internet. During localized emergencies, your internet connection may stay up even when cell service is spotty. Platforms like social media and messaging apps can be used to check in with family. Set up a private group chat or a group specifically for your household and extended family right now, before anything happens. Designate it as your check-in space. Everyone knows to post there when something goes wrong, but do not stop there. What happens when internet goes down too? This is where physical backups become essential. I want you to get a physical notebook. Old school, pen and paper. In that notebook, write down the phone numbers for every person in your immediate family, your extended family you would need to contact in a crisis, your close friends, your neighbors, and any out-of-area contacts. This list is your lifeline when every digital system fails. Speaking of out-of-area contacts, this is a strategy that does not get enough attention. When a local disaster strikes, local phone lines and cell towers often get congested while long-distance circuits remain relatively clear. So designate someone who lives outside your region, maybe a relative in another state, as your central communication hub. Everyone in your group calls or texts that one person, and that person relays information between family members. Simple, effective, and it works. Now let us talk about mail. Yes, actual physical mail. In an extended emergency lasting weeks or longer, mail service may still function even when digital communication does not. Knowing the physical addresses of people you care about matters. Add those addresses to your physical notebook as well. If you need to get a message out and everything else has failed, writing a letter is still a viable option. Here's another layer most people skip entirely. Establish meeting points. If communication is impossible and your family is separated, where do you go? Pick a location close to home like a neighbor's house or a nearby landmark, and a secondary location further away in case the immediate area is inaccessible. Every single person in your household needs to know both of these spots without looking them up. Create a simple one-page family communication plan document. On that page, you want your out-of-area contact name and number, both local meeting points, a short checklist of steps to follow if contact cannot be made, and a reminder to try texting before giving up on cell service. Laminate it, put a copy in every go bag, one in each vehicle, and one on your refrigerator. This is not overkill, this is smart. Now let us zoom out for a moment and think about your wider network. Beyond your immediate family, think about neighbors, community members, people in your preparedness group if you have one. Having a contact list for these people matters enormously. Community communication can be life-saving during extended events. People share resources, share information, and look out for each other, but only if they can actually reach each other. Build that list. Physical addresses, phone numbers, any radio frequencies. If anyone in your network uses ham radio or GMRS, Speaking of radio, two-way radios are a genuinely underrated tool for neighborhood and family communication. They require no infrastructure, no cell towers, no internet, just charge batteries. A set of quality GMRS radios with a solid range can keep a household or small group in contact when everything else goes dark. Here is your action list from today. Write down every important phone number by hand in a notebook. Designate your out-of-area contact and make sure everyone knows who that is. Set up your family group chat or check-in platform online. Establish your 2 meeting locations and make sure everyone knows them. Create and laminate your one-page communication plan. And seriously consider a set of two-way radios for your household. Communication is the thread that holds every other part of your preparedness plan together. You can have months of food, a perfect bug-out bag, and all the supplies in the world, but if you cannot reach your people when it counts, none of that matters as much as it should. So do this work now while everything is calm, while you have time. Next video, we are going deeper into alternative communication tools, including radio options, so make sure you are subscribed and that notification bell is on. Share this one with someone who needs to hear it. I will see you in the next one.